Hindi ka pa ba katag? Mag-like, share and subscribe na sa Tara Anything Goes.
Next, let's talk about the iPod Touch. The iPod Touch is the most popular iPod we make, and it's the world's most popular music player. But what a lot of people don't realize is it's actually the world's most popular game player as well, with access to over 175,000 game and entertainment apps.
Welcome back mga katag. For this video, we will be reviewing the iPod Touch 5th generation which was released in 2012. The cutting-edge music player, internet browser and an iPhone alternative less the cellular feature. Is this still usable at the present? Let's find out. The iPod Touch 5th generation was released in 2012, and it quickly became popular due to its sleek design, impressive features, and affordability. However, with the constant evolution of technology, some people may wonder whether the iPod Touch 5th generation is still usable in 2023. The answer is yes, the device is still usable, and here is why. Firstly, the iPod Touch 5th generation has a dual-core A5 chip, which was cutting-edge technology in 2012. Although it may not match the processing power of modern smartphones, it can still handle everyday tasks such as browsing the internet, streaming music and videos, and running social media apps. This means that the iPod Touch 5th generation is still an excellent device for casual use. Secondly, the iPod Touch 5th generation has a 4-inch Retina display, which produces high-quality images and videos. While it may not be as large as some modern smartphones, the display is still clear and vibrant, making it great for watching videos and viewing photos. Thirdly, the iPod Touch 5th generation has a 5-megapixel rear camera and a 1.2-megapixel front camera, both of which can capture decent quality photos and videos. Although the cameras are not as advanced as modern smartphone cameras, they are still capable of producing good quality images and videos. Now let's compare the iPod Touch 5th generation with the last iPod Touch released by Apple. Processor, the 5th generation iPod Touch had an A5 chip, while the latest iPod Touch features an A10 Fusion chip. This means that the latest iPod Touch is more powerful and faster than the older model. Camera, the 5th generation iPod Touch had a 5-megapixel rear-facing camera and a 1.2-megapixel front-facing camera. The latest iPod Touch has an 8-megapixel rear-facing camera and a 7-megapixel front-facing camera, which means it can take higher quality photos and videos. Hindi ka pa ba katag? Mag-like, share and subscribe na sa Tara Anything Goes. Display, the 5th generation iPod Touch had a 4-inch display with a resolution of 1136 by 640 pixels. The latest iPod Touch has a larger 4.7-inch display with a resolution of 1334 by 750 pixels. Storage, the 5th generation iPod Touch was available in 16GB, 32GB, and 64GB storage options. The latest iPod Touch is available in 32GB, 128GB, and 256GB storage options. Operating system, the 5th generation iPod Touch was originally released with iOS 6 and could be upgraded to iOS 9. The latest iPod Touch comes with iOS 12, which is upgradable to iOS 15. While some apps may no longer be compatible with iOS 9, many popular apps such as Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube still work on the device. Additionally, the iPod Touch 5th generation can still receive software updates, which can improve the device performance and security. To summary, the iPod Touch 5th generation is still a usable device in 2023. While it may not have the latest technology, it can still handle everyday tasks and provide a decent user experience. Therefore, if you are looking for an affordable device that can perform basic tasks and has a good quality display and camera, the iPod Touch 5th generation is still a viable option. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Tag Tara Anything Goes.